From the budget-friendly Victorinox Classic SD to the brand new Wave Alpha, we've got a lot of multi-tool options this holiday season for the multi-tool enthusiasts in your life. I'm going to try and break this down for those that aren't into multi-tools in quick and simple terms. We've got it broken down by price as well as a few honorable mentions. So let's just start. We've got the Victorinox Classic SD here. Definitely worth mentioning. This is something that I give away to people that are not into multi-tools as much, as well as those that are. Because it is such, I mean, pardon the pun, it is a classic. Very small Swiss Army knife that can fit on a keychain. It's got that knife blade. It's got a small screwdriver and nail file here. And then the very, very good Victorinox scissors as well. Great little tool to throw on your keychain. I always get a text when somebody I've given a Vic Classic to get some use out of it throughout their day. Also in the honorable mentions sort of category here, we've got the supposedly best-selling multi-tool of all time, at least Leatherman's best-selling multi-tool of all time, and that is the Leatherman Wave and the Leatherman Wave Plus we've got here, which is the current generation. You've got these 4 large outward accessible tools that you can get open the blades with one hand, as well as a nice, very nice file and wood saw here. And then on the inside, like a lot of Leathermans, you're going to have those pliers, which a lot of people find super, super handy, and then even more tools tucked inside. I'll mention here, if I can get the screwdriver out, I'll mention here that this is a modified tool, so you won't find it in this black and silver color. This channel is all about modifications, so you'll see some modifications throughout this video. But Leatherman Wave is a great tool. Let me grab that back. Leatherman Wave is a great tool for someone who has not yet gotten into the Leatherman lineup. These are awesome, awesome tools, and you really can't go wrong if you've got someone in your life that does not have a Leatherman. Real quick, the Victorinox Classic SD comes in at about $24 right now. This Leatherman Wave's about $110 to $120, and so if you're looking in those price points, and then we're going to step up to the top end of price points for today's video. This is the Leatherman Arc. This is a year or two old, again, a modified version. You won't find the blackout version available at this time, but you've got a better blade steel on this knife. So if you've got someone in your life that really cares about their knife blade, this might be a great option. Comes in at about $250 right now. Everything on this tool is one-handed accessible. You can pop out, there's an little screwdriver. You can pop out these tools one-handed, which is super awesome. And then inside, as always with these Leathermans, or usually with these Leathermans, you have those pliers, which are pretty good in my opinion. Opinions may vary. We're not here to delve deep into the pros and cons, but if you guys are a multi-tool enthusiast watching this video, leave some comments down below what you would love to get as a gift. Help these people out who are new to the multi-tool world and maybe finding this channel for the first time. Help them figure out what they can do for their Christmas gifts or holiday gifts. We've got up next, we're jumping into, the $30 price point. These tools are $30 and under. This is a bit of a mess, but we'll get back to that. First up, we've got the Victorinox Tinker. This is much larger Swiss Army knife, you can see, compared to that small Vic Classic. But this is a very capable tool and kind of an awesome Victorinox knife for a lot of people. You're going to have that Phillips screwdriver there, that large blade we just saw, as well as the can opener and bottle openers, which are on many, many, many Victorinox knives. And then a small blade here as well. I've got a Swiss carry clip, which we carry on the site, on this to add a pocket clip to this tool. And then this is in the I can't remember the name of it. It's the matte finish. A lot of these will come with those shiny Celador scales, but take a look around. You can get different color options as well. Love that knife at $30. The next one, which is, like I said, a bit of a mess, is the Bybury. Let me read this off the prompter here. BI2038A. This is a sort of an homage, we'll say, to the Leatherman Wave. Very similar styling, but it comes in at $30. Now, I've dismantled this and done some things, but you can see we've got that large knife blade. You've got the pliers inside as well. One thing people love about this tool is it does have a full-sized bit driver, which can hold, 1/4-inch screwdriver bits. So really great tool at $30 on Amazon. Sorry, I don't have one fully intact at the moment, but that is the life we live here at the Multi-Parts Store YouTube channel, where things are always in flux. Jumping up to the $60 price point. Got a couple of tools here. This one, again, stand-in for a tool I don't have with me at the moment, but let's start with the SOG Power Pint. This is a smaller tool. You can see opened up. It's just a little bit bigger than like a Leatherman Wave. This is a really small tool from SOG, but really highly liked. It comes with a pocket clip that I've removed. It's also got our thumb bars on it, but you've got this compound action here. You see this gearing here? That's going to provide additional leverage on that plier head. So on a small tool like this, you get good leverage on those pliers. Everything else, we've got tools outwardly accessible, which is a big feature for those who aren't into multi-tools. That's a big feature for us who are. We've got file, a knife, we've got small screwdrivers. I've talked about this in the past, so we'll link to that full video, the pros and cons of this tool, but we've got a nice little tool set in a very, very small package. This will fit in like that fifth pocket, that coin pocket in your jeans. Really, really nice compact tool, and one that makes a great gift. I've got a Leatherman rebar here. Really at $60, you're going to be with the Leatherman Bond, which I think might be better as a gift. Looks very similar to this. It'll be all black or all silver. This is, again, a customized version, and it's got just 2 fewer tools on it. Also comes with a pocket clip. So I do recommend the Leatherman Bond at that $60 price point. But again, like the Leatherman Wave, you've got that nice plier size. You've got internally accessible tools here, like a saw. Here I've got, this is actually the bit driver off that Byberry we talked about earlier. But you've got a nice tool set inside, and this will be a pretty capable multi-tool for that price. If that's what you're looking for, the Leatherman Bond, I definitely recommend. Again, this is the rebar, but my Bond is currently sitting on the floor at home because I forgot to grab it this morning. Jumping up to the $90 price point. This has been one of my favorite multi-tools of the year. If your loved one does not have this tool, I definitely recommend it as an option at the $90 price point. This is, of course, the Roxon Flex multi-tool. You've got spring-loaded pliers here. And the thing that is awesome about the Flex, other than its build quality and things I've talked about in the full review, is this has a completely modular, interchangeable tool system. So if I want to swap this out, I can grab a different part and simply drop that in, and it locks right back into place. Everything is one-handed accessible as well. So there's a full 1/4-inch bit driver, which is a big selling point for a lot of multi-tool users. And again, just a really well-made tool. One of my favorites that I picked up this year. Also at that $90 price point, we've got the Leatherman Skelletool. This is a pretty minimalist multi-tool. Let me double check the price on this exact one, because I do have 2 on hand. This is the Leatherman Skelletool, kind of the standard model. You'll see it's got that partially serrated blade. Also on here, you've got a screwdriver, which has the Leatherman interchangeable bit system. And then you've got a nice little pair of pliers. And this is a nice compact tool, really good for everyday carry. So do recommend this. If you can, I recommend upgrading to the Leatherman Skelletool CX. That's going to come in right at that $90 mark. It's got a little bit better blade steel, the edge retention on this, so it'll last longer. And then it's got that full plain edge blade, which a lot of people prefer. This was my EDC for a very, very long time, and I am a big, big fan of that tool. Jumping up to our penultimate price category, let's pull out a couple of tools from some brands that are not Leatherman, not Victorinox. Some brands, or well, one of them's Victorinox. But let's talk about the Gerber center drive. I've had a lot of tradespeople reach out and say that they like this tool. This is kind of Gerber's flagship multi-tool right now. And what's awesome about this is it's got 3 awesome one-handed accessible tools. So we've got those pliers sliding out the front. That's a design we have not seen before, except on some older Gerber multi-tools, but not in this video. We've also got a nice big knife blade here. Again, thumb bars from multipartstore.com. Got to do a little plug there. And then the kind of main point, the center drive style screwdriver, which is outwardly accessible, one-handed use, and it holds these full-size 1/4-inch bits, which a lot of people prefer on their multi-tool. Inside, we've got a few additional tools, but this is just a really awesome tool, in my opinion, and a lot of people have reached out from the trades and say they like this tool for their work, EDC. Back to Victorinox briefly, we've got what is probably, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful multi-tools. In fact, this one has not seen much use because I like it so much. I just want to keep it clean. You can see how shiny it is. It does pick up fingerprints as a result, but very, very shiny, smooth pliers straight out of the box. This is Victorinox's kind of one of their main multi-tools with those pliers at the center. You've got a full suite of tools. If I can get one open, my goodness. We've got a nice 3-dimensional Phillips screwdriver. Everything internally does lock. There's a few variations on this, so take a look around, but we'll link to this one and maybe a couple others in the description. But you can see this is just a beautiful piece of machining and engineering. And so I think those who do not have one would be delighted to receive one for Christmas or any holiday this season. Let's jump into our highest price point of the video. And that's going to be the $250 price point, though they may stretch above that. Starting off, let's talk about the new Leatherman Wave Alpha. It's a great time to get this as a gift because it's new. A lot of people might not have this multi-tool yet. Comes in at $200, and it's going to have that same, it's called MagnaCut blade steel off of the Leatherman Arc we talked about in the top of the video. So a better blade steel in many opinions. It's also going to have those 4 outwardly accessible tools, just like on the Wave that we saw earlier. This is kind of the upgraded version of the Leatherman Wave. And it's got those large outwardly accessible scissors, which some will love, some may not. That's okay. And then similar internal tool set to that Leatherman Wave. And of course, we've got those pliers. These are available in a couple of colors. There's this green Cascadia model. We've got the Obsidian here, and then there's an orange scaled version in that's got another name I can't remember off the top of my head. But this would be a fantastic gift at that $200 price point if that's in your budget. And to those that are considering that, you're a great friend or partner to whoever gets that Leatherman Wave Alpha for Christmas. We've got the last one of the video is the Leatherman Crunch. And this one is the only one I won't link to down below because this has been discontinued. And much to the chagrin of many in the multi-tool world, the Leatherman Crunch. This is a locking plier, so if you're familiar with vice grips, it'll get that locking plier style grip on your work and folds up nice and compact. Let's see if I can do this quickly on camera. And folds up nice and compact. If you can get this for $250, you're getting a pretty good deal at this time. I've seen them going all the way up to $400. I've took this one. I can't remember what I paid for this, but it was in a bit worse shape. We cleaned it up on the channel, so we've got videos on that. And then, of course, as any Leatherman, you're going to have some internal tools as well. We've got a file, a serrated edge knife blade, and a couple of screwdrivers in there. This would be an awesome tool for anyone, especially if they're into collecting multi-tools. Some people will prefer them just for the utility. That's awesome. Some people like to have a large stash of them and just like the engineering and design of these multi-tools. If it's that person you're buying for, if you can find a Leatherman Crunch on eBay for a good price, definitely recommend it. Just stay aware of any scams. Make sure they have good reviews before you buy, because there's on, especially on eBay and other third-party platforms, you'll get some unsavory characters trying to sell off their multi-tools. So that is it. Again, if you guys are into multi-tools, make sure to post down in the comments. Help these people out who are coming into the year, or out of the year, I suppose, looking for a gift to buy. This is my kind of quick gift buying guide for the season. Hopefully you find some help. Links are down below. They're affiliate links. They'll help the channel. But feel free to purchase however you prefer. We've got a pretty wide range here. Again, from that $24 Victorinox Classic all the way up to the Leatherman Crunch is probably our highest end. So hopefully you can find something that will fit your budget and the person you are buying for. Thanks for watching. As always, we do multi-tool modification content on this channel, so tons of videos all the time. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Appreciate you guys watching, and have a safe and happy holiday season.